We struggle constantly to look for meaningful ways of involving our youth. Now we know a great way of meaningfully involving our youth.
Today, our youth gathered out here so that we could do a project for Billion Graves. We're basically documenting graves so that people further down from us can just log onto the computer and be able to look up their genealogy a lot easier.
Our leaders, our bishops, our ward council members are incredibly busy people. These are people that have full-time jobs, they have families, they have busy church callings. So you might think, okay, Billion Graves is one more brick on the cart. No, it is something to lighten the load of the cart.
By going out and participating in this Billion Graves program, it really helps people engage. You have a tendency to feel the Spirit when you're up doing something.
The Billion Graves activity allowed our youth to take a leadership role in an activity where they felt ownership, they felt excited about using technology that they use every day.
And we made the assignment to our Laurel leader and our priest leader to run with. We are here to support you, but we really want to see you run with this and execute, and they did a fabulous job.
For those people who do not have a smartphone, I know we had talked about this. If you don't have one, we can pair you up with somebody who does have a smartphone. How many of you guys have downloaded the app already?
We're going to start with this half of the cemetery, just from the opening of the gate to that side before we move on to the other side.
And so right now we're trying to spray off the gravestones with this, and so that they can take the pictures and you'll be able to see it clearly.
When you do service, of course it'll always change you, so I think it's really nice to do service.
No, I just think it's like an amazing spiritual experience. I feel the Spirit so strong. I know we're helping others, and it's great that we can be able to do this with that technology of this time.
For a successful project, when you have youth leading out on it, if they buy into what you're doing, they see the value of it, and they know what that end goal is, then these youth are smart enough to figure out the steps in between to get from point A to point B. They'll do a great job.
And I think they really bought into the idea of this is something we can do for genealogy, for family history purposes. They saw that purpose and how that can help our efforts in family history and the work of salvation and redeeming the dead.
I feel like it's a spark that's going to ignite the flame, that spirit of Elijah, that they're going to want to do their own family history, and they're going to want to take the names of their ancestors to the temple.
These people really did have lives, and they really lived, and they're really right here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're probably up in heaven right now looking down at me doing work for them. So I really want to learn what they did, and also for some of our non-member family members, I want to know their stories and maybe take their names to the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw a change not only in myself, but in the other youth as they got more excited to learn about their families, and so I think it also drew us closer together as our testimonies were going. Our collective testimony as a ward is able to grow too.
The prophets and the apostles have told us that through doing genealogy work, we will have the needed protection that we need to survive in this life. I mean, there's so many bad things happening around us, but by performing this service project, I definitely have had the protection of the Lord on my side, because He knows that I've been actively engaged in something that needs to be done, and in something that has a lot of value and a lot of merit. And it was great for me because I was better able to understand the importance behind genealogy work, and I was better able to understand the importance of just finding my loved ones and finding the loved ones of other people. It's not just for me, and it's not just for them, but it's for the Lord as well.